Taking pride in your work isn't about perfection. It's about caring enough to do the job well, even when no one is watching. Landscaping can be repetitive and physical, and some days it's tempting to rush through tasks just to get them done. But the workers who stand out, the ones crews rely on, the ones who get promoted, are the ones who treat every job like it matters. When you take pride in your work, it shows in the details. Clients notice when a lawn is cut clean, when edges are sharp, when debris is blown away properly. They may not know your name, but they remember the quality, and your foreman notices too. A crew member who consistently delivers good work makes everyone's day easier and earns trust quickly. Pride also builds confidence. When you step back and see a job done right, it feels good. It motivates you to stay focused and avoid cutting corners. This attitude carries over into everything else. So, how do you actually show pride in your work? It starts with slowing down just enough to check your own quality before calling a job done. Look at the edges, look for clumps, look at the cleanup. Ask yourself, if this were my property, would I be satisfied? When the answer is yes, that's pride. Another way to show pride is by caring for your tools and equipment. Sharp blades, clean trimmer guards, fueled machines. These things matter. When you treat equipment with respect, you work faster, safer, and with better results. Pride in your work also means staying aware of your surroundings. If you see trash in the yard, pick it up. If you see something out of place, fix it. Little things like that show initiative. They also show your crew that you're someone who lifts the team, not someone they need to carry. One common mistake is rushing. It's understandable. The day gets long, the sun gets hot, and the route starts to feel endless. But rushed work almost always leads to redos, client complaints, or corrective conversations. Working with pride actually saves time in the long run because you're not fixing problems later. Pride in your work is the foundation of your reputation, and reputation is everything if you want to rise. Owners don't get noticed because they're perfect. They get noticed because people can trust the quality they deliver every time. Pride is what makes clients remember your work and your foremen depend on you without second guessing. When you take pride in every job, even the small ones, you're building the identity of someone who's reliable, skilled, and leadership ready. Pride shows you care about your craft, it shows you care about results, and it shows you care about how people experience the work you've done. Pride is also the first sign that someone might one day run their own crew or their own business. When you consistently do good work without being reminded, you separate yourself from the pack. You shift from being someone who completes tasks to someone who represents standards. That's what owners do. Here's the mindset that ties it together. If it's worth doing well. This doesn't mean every job has to be perfect. It means you care enough to put in effort instead of autopilot, and that level of care separates the average from the exceptional. Taking pride in your work builds a strong reputation, and reputation follows you in this industry. When you care, people notice, and when they notice, opportunities open up.